Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Chauskas. Today's the 30th of April 2018. So we're going to have a look at the markets, what happened during the morning session, what's happening right now, and what to expect from later on, let's say like that. But as always, before we jump into charts, we need to have a look at our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. As always, I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Also, just a quick reminder of our JFD research page here to show that we're present here on the global arena. So yeah, please do not hesitate to visit us. So our JFD Brokers research page, which we update on a daily basis, we throw out different trading shoutouts, different technical analysis, in different languages as well. So yeah guys, I mean I think you can find something useful for yourself, so please visit us, let's say like that. Yeah, okay, so what I want to have a look at today in this session, just probably purely want to touch the currency pairs, but I'll just have a quick sneak peek here at gold. So gold here, we can see this morning I was talking about this one, and we were just slightly below the 1321. We were hanging around 1320, and it wasn't looking quite bullish, let's say like that, and now we can see that it is breaking this this upwards moving support line right here. And of course we need to wait and see how the day will close, but if we will get a close below this and we'll get a strong close below this, then keep an eye on this level right here, the 1307. 1307 acted as a good level of support in the past, approximately around that level. And yeah, this time it could potentially move its way towards this level, and yeah, we could see a nice test of this area. Certainly slightly below that we do have the 200 EMA approaching, that also could hold the price a little bit maybe, but for now all eyes are on this 1307. Personally, I already probably mentioned this in my my morning video. I would really love to see the, like I said, the round psychological 1300 being tested, but then again, like I said, the market doesn't always do what I want it to do. But nevertheless, so it's still, I will be looking for that level if we get a nice break below the 1307. Right, let's have a look at the pairs, some of the pairs, and the first one, yep, the euro dollar. Euro dollar is going lower a little bit. I was talking about this 12900 level to keep an eye on. This level, just to remind you guys, acted as a good level of resistance in 2017. So now we are slightly breaking it again. Certainly on Friday we broke it nicely, but then we actually closed above this one. So now we are moving again lower, and if we'll stay below today, even if today's daily candle is going to close below, well, there is some chance for this pair to continue pushing lower, maybe even towards this 200 EMA right here, and that level actually almost coincides with the psychological 120 area. So could be an interesting level to test. I mean, to be honest, if the pair already made that much weight, I mean lower, and it tested this 120-900, I mean it would be really good, let's say, for it to test the psychological 120 level as well. But like I said, of course, let's keep an eye on this one for now. Let's see if this 120-900 will hold. If it does hold, if we'll see a close above this, then well, it's proving to be a tough level to break. or let's say close below, then we could see maybe a potential reversal to the upside, a move back towards the 121,500, and if that doesn't hold, well, we do have a better level here at 122. On the lower side, just a quick reminder, mentioning below the 120, we do have a couple of nice levels here as well, the 119,600 and the 119,150 approximately there. So keep an eye on that one, guys. Let's have a look at the Euro GBP. So Euro GBP is still within this long-term slightly downwards moving channel, and we can see that here we had a kind of a, let's say, a false breakout-ish. But still the price managed to move back into the channel, and now we're trading within it. Certainly you can see this nice long candle to the upside that we had on Friday. Now we're seeing a bit of retracement. Initially in the morning it was slightly up. It seemed that it wants to continue pushing higher, but actually now we can see it slightly reversing. So for now, probably we'll stay a little bit neutral on this one. For us to become more bearish on this, I would say we would need to see a better move below the 0.87100 level, and eventually the 0.87 level. So below this area here, we could probably see some more negativity coming into the pair. On the upside, of course, we would need to see probably now a move above this above today's high at around 0.88250 in order for this to consider some further upside, especially towards this 200 EMA, and then potentially maybe towards this upper bound of the channel. So for now, like I said, we are keeping just an eye on this one, and it is not of our interest to enter any positions here. Looking at the Euro JPY, this is an interesting one as well, and we can see that if we had a nice textbook wedge formation, a rising wedge formation. The price found its resistance here at around 133, approximately there, and we've sold off then and broke this rising wedge, and now we're moving lower a little bit. We can see as well that it is currently finding its support, probably short-term support, at around this 21 EMA here, shown as the yellow line, and that's around the 132 level approximately there. Certainly if we get a nice break below this, the next level that we're watching here is the 131,800 approximately there. Another good level would be this one, this around this 131,550 or 500, I would say, actually. So yeah, guys, I mean, good levels to watch here underneath that could potentially act as good support levels. If we suddenly get strong moves below these and we'll just pierce through these levels here, well, we could end up going towards this bottom side of the Bollinger Band. It could test the levels around here, but of course we'll not. Let's not get it in front of us, and yeah, just let's go step by step. On the upside, for us to consider this to become bullish again, we would need to see a nice move above the 133,100 level. Looking at the Euro Aussie, interesting formation happening here as well. We are still on an uptrend. We are kind of continuing to push higher. Certainly, well, let's say both of the currencies are weak right now, but there is some potential for this actually to move a little bit lower. If we get a nice move below this 21 EMA, which we can see that it's bouncing off right now, but if we'll see a nice move here lower, we could see this upwards moving support line tested. Of course, a break below that could open the path towards this bigger, longer term upwards moving trend line that started here at around end of February 2017. So a good line to test, of course, but that is of course only if we'll get a break below this upwards moving support line, the shorter term one. On the upside, we would need to see a better move here, a nice move above the 161,850 approximately there. Or let's say 161,900. I'll round it up a little bit, and a nice move, a nice break above this could potentially open the path towards higher levels. So guys, keep an eye on this one. This could play out as an interesting trade. One more euro pair that I really wanted to show you guys was the euro Swiss. It is, let's say, could be potentially forming a ascending triangle here. We are stuck in this little range here between the 119, or actually we say 120, the round number of 120, and the 119,250, approximately there. So now we're just kind of dragging here and moving towards this upwards moving support line that started here at around end of February. So it potentially could get a test here, and then of course all eyes are on this upwards moving support line. If we'll get a break below, then this pair could potentially continue pushing lower. Maybe even we could see a test of this little area right here. Let me highlight that for you guys, and that's around the 118,350 approximately there. So good potential first area for a test as a support level, and if that doesn't hold, well, guess what? I mean, it could potentially move a little bit lower. Certainly, that said, if we see this, definitely, if this will confirm the rising ascending triangle, excuse me. So ascending triangle, if this will get confirmed, then, well, a textbook kind of outcome for this could be a break to the upside here. Certainly, of course, at the moment the 120 is proving to be a very strong resistance level, but if we do get a nice break above the 120, well, the sky's the limit again for this one. And just to remind you guys, this level, this 120, has been a strong level since 2015, when the excuse me, Swiss National Bank untied its currency against the euro, and they let it go. So we managed. It only took us about 3 years to get back to this 120 level. Like I said, at the moment it's testing it. We need to just keep an eye on this one and see if it actually breaks it to the upside. Okay, let's jump into a few more. So GBP USD, we're testing this upwards moving support line, or actually we say trend line here. This longer term one that started in March 2017. So at the moment, all eyes are on this. If we get a nice break and a close below this trend line and below this area here at around 137, 150. Well, this could be a bit ugly for the British pound, and we could see potentially this pair moving a little bit lower, maybe even testing this 136,200 level, approximately there. If this proves to be a good bouncing ground, keep an eye on this level, guys. First, this 138,900 or 139 approximately there. Looking at the Aussie dollar is, well, slightly being annoying, I would say, and now it's breaking this downwards moving channel and it's breaking it to the downside. So we can really feel the weakness here in the Aussie. Certainly, of course, gold is helping out here, and the strength of the dollar index. So we can see this one pushing lower here, and now the question is, should we be aiming for this level right here, or actually we'll stop somewhere around here and we'll get a reversal and excuse me, move higher? Of course, this is a strong support area here to watch, and that level here is around the 0.75 approximately there. So yeah, guys, keep an eye on this one. One more last pair I just want to have a look at is the USD JPY. So USD JPY seems to be, well, it seems to want to continue pushing higher. We can see that it is rebounding from this longer term upwards moving trend line that started in, I think it was 2012 when it started. So yeah, 2012, and now we are seeing this. It's proving to be a nice bouncing ground for this pair. We are still within this upwards moving channel, let's say. So the next target, the next potential target that we would be keeping an eye on here would be this little area right here, approximately there at around 110, 200, which would also come in line with this 200 EMA here on the daily chart. Okay, guys, as always, I'm running out of time, and I hope you have a good US session. Tomorrow is Labor Day, but actually I'm still going to be doing my videos. I mean, probably we're not going to get a lot of action, but nevertheless, I shall see you tomorrow. If you want to join me tomorrow on my Traders Espresso at 7 o'clock British Summer Time or 6 o'clock GMT time. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a good day.